Sausage. I've met with a lot of filmmakers over the years, and if there's one thing they can all agree on, it's this. Filmmaking is a quick and easy way to lose friends. But I guess I got lucky, because when I was making Oceanfront Property, I actually made friends. One of those friends is John Frazier. He played Stan in the movie. John lives in LA now, but he was in Dallas for the holidays, and I got to see him. He stopped by, and we had a chat. Hey, what's going on? I'm here with John Frazier, an esteemed member of the Oceanfront Property cast. He played Stan in the movie. If you've seen it, if you haven't, you should. And John's here to tell us some of his favorite stories from the shoot, from the long shoot in Galveston Island. So, what was one of the most impactful? Tell us your favorite story from the movie.
Oh, do you remember that time we were out on the balcony there, or on the deck, and everyone was laughing at me. I'm walking away to do the scene again, and I was like, what? And I was walking back, and it was like, he's so funny. And I realized I had this enormous wedgie.
Yeah, he had a wedgie.
My ass.
It was at the
And there was like laughing and stuff, and I'm like, I didn't.
Yeah, we thought you did it. You thought you did it on purpose.
Yeah, like to just crack everyone.
Oh, you have a very talented ass. So
Thank you.
we thought that.
Well, I can make it talk too, but I didn't. I wasn't doing it on purpose. It's just that it was so humid that my thing was.
It's very humid in Galveston.
Stuck in there.
But well, there's got to be a better story than that. I mean, all the time we spent out there talking about your ass, there's got to be something better.
Better than my ass, really?
Well, your ass is great, but there's got to be a better story than that.
Oh, do you remember that time that we were doing the hallway scene? It was so hot. It was like 3,000 degrees, and Erin, who plays Lucy in the film, she had one of those little reflectors because she was in the scene, but she had to help with the scene, and it was so hot.
Yeah, because everybody,
upstairs.
when they weren't in the scene, that's how great my cast was, because they would step in.
We were crew too,
Yeah.
But she's holding it, was standing on the bed one minute holding the reflector, and that next minute, and she's like passed out on the bed because it was so hot. I thought she had died, but but she wasn't. Thank God.
She was okay.
It was so funny. But
there's got to be. Lived. She lived, so there's not really a story there. I mean, somebody almost dying, it's not really an almost story, isn't it? I mean, so there's got to be something.
The hurricane, the second hurricane?
We did have hurricanes.
I had to drive back because I went out of town because I didn't have to shoot for several days, came back, and then everything's boarded up, and all these cars just streaming out of Galveston, and I'm the only car going in, and all the lights are flashing going, do not enter, do not enter. I'm like, no, turn back, and I'm like, no, we're shooting a movie, and like, there's no one on the island, but you guys were like, and I pull up, and everyone's like, we're gonna die. I'm like, well, and then we had to close the big shutters, and we're bearing down for the worst storm to hit in a million years or something, and then like we started. I think you cried a little, but I didn't.
There's sand on the beach that gets in your.
The wind was blowing. Well, because the hurricane's coming, the wind was blowing in your eye, right?
Yeah, there's lots of places the sand gets.
It does, but
Oh no! Wait, this is what we got to talk about. Remember the scene where we're in the hallway and everything's about to happen with the main character and you guys are interrupting and stuff and Thad had to walk out and he was naked, but he didn't want everyone to see his But so he was trying to put this thing on, but he was having trouble. And remember, you stepped in when you were in the bathroom with Thad and he was naked and you were like cradling his junk and you were he was helping Thad put the sock on his and Thad was because he couldn't do it himself. He has small hands, and so John was in there, and you were like down there, like you're on his knees, like right in front of him, and like eye level, and like and because he's very shaved down there, so it's stuck.
I don't want to talk about that, really, dude.
But that's like the best story of the whole thing.
No, seriously, man, dude. That's uncool, man. I have trouble with that.
But it was a noble thing you did. I mean, nobody else wanted to do it, but you were very comfortable.
It's so cool that you bring that up. I mean, that I have trouble with that, and I have nightmares still of swinging penises and stuff. Dude, you're a punk. You know what? Screw this. I'm out of here. That is so uncool.
Merry Christmas.
It's taken me years to get over that.